don't mean to, but I love you.
What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. Shout out to everyone who support the platform. Much love, much love. Salute to everybody in the building. If y'all can hear me, drop y'all ones in the chat. Drop y'all ones in the chat. Y'all drop y'all ones in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly before we get into the show. I will be doing today's show off camera. So shout out to y'all. But y'all let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Okay. Awesome. Shout out to y'all. I'm gonna shout out everybody in the chat room. We're gonna get right into the show. I'm gonna just give my whole recap on the series and what's been going on. And then I'm gonna put the link out. I'm gonna open up the panel. I'm gonna let a few of y'all come up. We could chop it up for a minute, but I'm only letting people up one at a time. I'm gonna let people up one at a time. And we're gonna recap this series. And we're gonna have fun today on this Saturday. And then we're gonna go on and enjoy the rest of our weekend. So shout out to everybody. Shout out to you guys, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button and share the show. Hit the like button and share today's show. Share it on your community tabs, Facebook, Instagram, your Discord servers, Twitter, anywhere that you share content. Please share today's show. Please share today's show. It's very much appreciated. Shout out to Miss Letitia in the building. What's going on with you, Letitia? Hey, L'Oreal. What's going on with you? Good to see you. What up, Chuck? Salute, bro. Shout out to my brother, the underrated darkness in the building. Good afternoon, my brother. Salute to you. Hey, Miss Camille. Good to see you, sweetness. Shout out to Miss Camille in the building. Happy Saturday to you. See who else up in here. Just the T, please. What's up, Just the T, please? It's the first time I'm seeing you in here. Welcome to Sheep Stay Sleep TV. What's going on? Shout out to my man Bucket. What up, Bucket? Salute, my brother. Shout out to my brother, the Book of Ronan on the check-in. Salute, my brother. Salute. Wavy 45. What up, Wavy? It's good. What's going on, man? Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to everybody in the building. And I'm gonna put the link out in a minute. Let y'all come up and we chop it up about this series. If you haven't yet, make sure you go to the playlist section with one of my mods. Please do me that favor and drop the link to the playlist. We'll name this series later. Drop the playlist in the chat room. Drop the playlist in the chat room. But I definitely wanted to do this recap today as well. What up, Cuzzo? Shout out to Cuzzo in the building. Right? Because we have we have a lot of women on here really trying to defend Remy. There's a lot of women on here trying to give her the outs. on this situation. Good looking, cuzzo. There's the playlist. Y'all click that link that's in the chat room. If you missed any episodes 1 through 4, click that link. You can catch every episode. She has been in here a few times. Oh, I don't remember. I don't remember Letitia. But shout out to her. And what bugs me out is the women who are making excuses for this situation. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought all y'all women wanted a guy like Papoose, a high value man who has time for you, a high value man who makes time for you, a high value man who still pays attention to you, who still takes you out on dates, who still loves you and is very affectionate and proves his love and affection for you time and time again. And he never forgets you. And he always worries about your feelings. And he always cares. And he's always having sex with you. And he's always making you feel better. And he's always there every step of the goddamn way. This is the shit that we heard time and time again. First it was niggas was broke. Then it was, well, you still got to make time for your relationship, even if you are a six-figure man. Okay. So what's your excuse for her cheating on Papoose? A high six-figure earning man. He's probably a millionaire, and he's made perfect time for that woman. Not only did he make perfect time, he structured his life around his woman. All the shit you women say good men are supposed to do. See, because if you was a good man, you would do this and you would do that. And all that shit that y'all said good men supposed to do, Papoose did it all. He did it all. He played stepdaddy to a child that wasn't his. Not only did he play stepdad, but he was daddy. Because remember, Remy was a single mother. So he raised her child along with his. He moved miles away from the prison so he can have easy access to see this woman. This dude literally structured and tailored his whole existence around his woman. Something y'all say good men are supposed to do. And he did that. And what are y'all doing? Making excuses for reminisce raggedy ass. Okay, Remy, you are now in the raggedy category. To other men, you are now considered raggedy. Why? Because you rather run the street, right, than be with your husband, than be with your family. You see? And what's so ironic is you got a bunch of these women who agrees with this behavior. You got all these so-called women who claim they need men in their life, who claim ain't no real men around, but they constantly dishonor and disrespect the real men. You see? So what I want to know today is why y'all making all these excuses? Shout out to my brother Dion. Salute, my brother. Appreciate that PayPal too, bro. I got it. Appreciate that, bro. This is what I need to understand on today's recap show, that I want some of y'all to come up here and explain this to me. Okay. And I want you to speak with facts. Don't come up here speaking in speculation. See, there's no more speculation that Remy cheated on her husband. See, there's no speculation there. See, this is what y'all are trying to create. Y'all are trying to create speculation. There is no speculation. There is none. There is none. You see? This is why we got to be careful of transactional relationships. Because transactional relationships build resentment. Remy resents Papoose because he married Pap because Pap wanted to be married. Remy didn't want to be married. Remy wanted a child. Remy didn't want to be married. Papoose wanted to be married. And in return for him holding her down in prison and taking care of her son, in return, she married him. You see? See, this is what people here who do media, this is what we understand. Because we pay attention and we put things together. We watch the interviews. We listen to them when they speak. We know. Remy never wanted to be a married woman. She never expressed that she wanted to be married. You see? This is why she didn't go around and was happy to be she wasn't as happy to be a wife as Papoose was happy to have her as his wife. Pap was more happy with Remy being his wife than Remy being a wife. Because Remy married him as a transaction. It was a return on his investment. Okay, he invested all of this time. He did all of this shit for me. I could at least give him what he wants. I can at least give him what he wants. He want me to be his wife. So fuck it. Why not be his wife? You see? Now, she's this man's wife, right? Now she's this man's wife. And now she's like, well, damn, this is what you expect from me? It's too much for her. She never wanted to be a wife in the beginning. See, fellas, you got to stop believing that all these women want to be your wife, because they don't. They don't. And this is why in episode 1, we spoke on transactional relationships and why transactional relationships are toxic and why transactional relationships doesn't work. Because Papoose got married because Remy decided to marry him after he sacrificed everything for her when she was in prison. So to reward him, she married him. She never wanted to get married. But Papoose told her that he's not going to build a family with her unless they're married. And Remy felt compelled to do all of this stuff for Pap because Pap held her and her family down. This is a transactional relationship. When I was in jail, he took care of my mother and my son. He did this for 6 years. He put his career and his life on hold and took care of me and my family. The least I can do is marry him and give this man a child. That's the least I can do. I don't even really want the nigga. I want to come home and slang cock. You think when these women come home from jail, they don't want to slang cock like men? You think they ain't backed up like them niggas in prison? But Remy had to come home to a marriage. She had to come home and fuck one man and not slang cock. See, she wanted to get Mimi Faust. She wanted to hang from the goddamn shower curtain, from the shower rod. You know what I'm saying? She wanted to get the Ving Rhames on baby boy treatment. She wanted to get hollowed out. She was in jail for 6 years. She's backed up. Pap ain't enough. She ready to go to Subway. I want that inch. I want that inch. I want that inch and that one. She came from prison and had to come home to a whole nother form of structure that she began to look at as prison. She began to look at her house as prison. You see? But she did this because she felt like she owed Pap for what he did for her. This is transactional. This is transactional. What up, boot camp? Salute. Brother Love, salute. Yeah, she wanted to go to Subway, L'Oreal, you know, and get them different size of hero breads. Yeah, I don't want to get too graphic. I don't want to get too graphic today. You know, I'm going to open up the panel in a minute so y'all can get up here and chime in on the series. But episode 1 was about transactional relationships. Transactional relationships. This is why after a while, they don't care about your money, fellas. And they grow resentment for the nigga with the money because it's transactional. This is why it doesn't work. Transactional relationships never will work. Never, ever. Episode 2 was she ever your girl? Was she ever your girl? This was episode 1. Transactional relationships are always temporary. Episode 2 was she ever your girl? Was Remy ever your girl, Pat? Was she ever your girl? Was she ever your girl? This was episode 2. Was she ever your girl? Now, just look at this picture here. He looking at her. She looking somewhere else. Was she ever your girl? Was she ever your girl? Was Remy ever his girl? Was that woman that put you through what she put you through, fellas? Was she ever your girl for real? Just be honest. Because would a woman who actually care about you, would she actually put you through that shit? See, I'm going to say this, and I said this before, I'm going to say it again. Real women who really care about you, they're not going to go out their way to hurt you. They'll leave you before they hurt you. They will leave you if they really care about you and they don't want to deal with you no more for whatever reason. They'll leave you before they actually hurt you. So that means before they cheat, before they start getting out of control and being disrespectful and putting their hands on you and doing all of that extra shit, if she actually cared about you, she would just leave. She'll just call it off. Listen, it's not going to work for me no more. I'm good. She'll do that before she start putting her hands on you. Before she start getting knives and threatening to stab you. Before she start cheating on you. Before she start seeking the other attention of men, she will leave because she actually cares about you. She just understands that this situation is no longer going to work. You see? But see, once she start doing all that foul, she never was your girl. She never was your girl. You see that? See, she never was your girl. Once certain lines are crossed, you have to understand that she was never your girl. See, when she started doing shit like this is when you know she was never your girl. When she's openly parading niggas around. See, that's blatant disrespect. See that? What that shows a man like me is you never fully respected me. If you would go that to that extent, you never fully respected me. And that don't have nothing to do with me. That has something to do with you. Because why would you stay with a man you don't respect? I know why. Because this is a transactional relationship. That's why you stay. Because as long as you're getting your needs met, your immediate needs met, you don't have no reason to go nowhere else. So, fellas, when you are in a transactional relationship, understand that's not your girl. And I'm not talking about a transaction like with an escort. I'm not talking about that. Not talking about that. If you understand that she's only with you because of what you can provide for her and make her life convenient, while in exchange you get some oral sex, right? Or you get a sandwich made for you. This is a transactional relationship. This is why you hearing women saying they don't want to cook no more. Because that was the trade-off. You pay the bills, I cook the food. You buy the food, I cook the food. That was a transaction. Listen to this shit. A lot of us were born out of transactional relationships. This is why your parents broke up. She was never your dad's woman. Your father never belonged to her. Your father never took care of her. He never protected her. It was a transaction. So she was never your girl. 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 You see? She was never your girl. Episode 3 was this. This is the wig episode when she got a wig slanted. Episode 3 was, are you in a relationship with the person or their sex? Episode 3. When we spoke on what are you actually in a relationship for? Are you in a relationship with the person or the sex? What is the highlight of the relationship? When y'all are not having sex, are y'all arguing? When y'all are not having sex, are y'all productive? Are y'all positive with one another? Or is there any motivation? Is there anything outside of sex that keeps y'all together? What's up, Kari? You see? That was episode 3. And yesterday's episode was this. And then I'm going to open up the panel. Are you committed to relationship failure? Are you committed to relationship failure? Are you committed to doing the same things time and time and time again and then blaming somebody else for why the relationship goes the way it goes? Do you constantly get in relationships with the same women expecting different results? Are you going in the same environments expecting different results? This is something that I spoke on when I was a part of the manosphere, when I was telling brothers, you can't keep swimming in the goddamn garbage and expect not to smell like garbage juice. You can't be you can't be in the hood trying to look for your wife and then saying, well, it ain't no quality women out here. Yeah, nigga, you in the middle of Cabrini Green. You in the middle of O Block talking about some, damn, it ain't no good women out here. Nigga, you in O Block. You ain't at the library. You not at school. Not saying that bad women aren't in those environments, but you're likely to get a bust down if you in the area where the bust downs live. So what do you actually think you're gonna pull out of there? If you go to a lake and you going to fish for a certain type of fish, and they tell you, well, in this lake, it's only this type of fish, or this lake is predominantly, occupied by these types of fish. Does that mean you can't find a different fish there? Yes. But 9 times out of 10, the fish that are going to bite your hook is the fish that is in that environment. So if you keep swimming through trash, what do you think you're going to get? A rash. What do you think is going to happen? So on yesterday's show, I asked, are you committed to relationship failure? Are you committed to the relationships that you know are not supposed to work, are not going to work? Are you committed to your relationships constantly breaking down? Are you committed to constantly being in tumultuous and traumatizing relationships? Are you committed to the women that'll fight you? Are you committed to the women that'll call the police on you? Are you committed to these types? Are you committed to these types? T Church, salute. He said, you become trash. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put the link out. Whoever clicked the link, you got to show yourself. And then you could turn your camera off. I just want to make sure it ain't no trolling going on. We're not getting porn bombed or anything. Ladies, y'all are welcomed as well. But I'll be letting everybody up just one at a time. We could chop it up. And then we're going to wrap it up. So I'm going to put the link in the chat. And I'm going to pin the link. Like I said, you can click that link to come up, show your face, turn your camera off, and then we'll get to it. Shout out to everyone who answered the poll as well. The link is pinned. And if you come up too, just know, keep it limited, man. I don't I don't want this to be a 4-hour show. All right. So if I cut you off, don't take no offense to it. I want people to be able to come up, you know, speak how they feel about the series, and we chop it up a little bit and then we keep it pushing and we go to the next person. So the link is pinned. If you want to come on up, go ahead and click the link. If not, we'll wrap the show up. And for now on, this is what I'll be doing, y'all. After every series, I will be doing a recap show. I'll be doing a recap show. After every series, I will be doing a recap show. This is the first one, but after every series from here on out, I will be doing recap shows. Boot camp says no blathering. The link is in the chat room, y'all. Y'all go ahead and click the link if y'all want to come up. Like I said, if not, I'll wrap the show up. Because a recap show don't have to be that long. Also, the link is in the chat too to the playlist. If you missed any episodes, go ahead and click that link. Go ahead and click that link and catch up on any episodes. This series had 4 episodes. Yo, what's up, bro?
Yo, what's up?
What's going on?
Chilling, man. Just to say it's an awesome series, and good to see my brother on point again.
No doubt, bro. So, what you want to specifically add to, what you thought about the series and stuff?
I thought it was a necessary conversation because too many people like to dogpile on when men are alleged or fucked up, and you see a lot of examples. But then when you see the shoes on the other foot, now everyone's out here making excuses. They get amnesia. All of a sudden, they need more research when they don't go for it. And there's a lot of hypocrisy that's been exposed. So definitely need to see this, and it's been consistent.
Mm-hmm.
And the most damning thing is you just see this level of silence when it comes to accountability, like it's supposed to be one-sided, and no man worth his salt can respect that. Just can't do it.
Absolutely. Because see, what trips me out is you got all these women, running around and they, they acting as if men are just these careless individuals, like, there's no hope for us women, and these men are just down bad out here. But Keke Palmer's situation was ignored.
Yep.
When the men spoke on the Keke Palmer situation, and then it came out that we was right, she just wanted to go around and be a little hoe. Nothing was said. She was just in the Usher video. No, now y'all quiet. Nothing was said. They ignored it. The shit that happened with Brickface, lying on black men again. Nobody says nothing about it. Shout out to Gail. Shout out to you, Gail, for getting that GoFundMe, shut down. Shout out to you, Gail, for writing to GoFundMe to let the world know that girl is a scammer, and she been scamming for years. This girl been scamming in the Islamic community for years. This girl done got exposed for literally being a scammer now. And none of these women are saying nothing. Nothing at all. Just like they have nothing to say about this Remy situation. She's sitting in this dusty ass diner. This how you know. See, ladies, this how you know. We know when you're getting dusty dick.
Oh, man.
We know.
Come on.
We know. We know because we dusty niggas, remember? We the dusties, remember? Remember? So I done sat in those diners with the hole in the side of the motherfucking booth in the leather.
With the patch on the seat.
Right, with the gray tape. Stop playing with me. Y'all women be up here talking like niggas ain't been around nothing. I done been the dusty dick at the table that's blowing her back out and she taking me to the goddamn diner after the hotel. After this.
Yeah.
That's why your wig on lean. We go here. Thank you. Don't play with me, shorty. That was me. I was easy to dustpan.
And we sat on the side on the bed while she was trying to explain herself what's going on while she's giving head.
Thank you. While we pulling our drawers up, she on the other side of the bed, combing her wig on the phone with her husband. Talking about she on her way. The line was long. Who y'all playing with? So y'all think the men that speaking on this was never those niggas in that position? You think I ain't never fucked nobody's wife?
Yeah.
Man, y'all just don't know, man. Y'all just don't know, man.
Hey, but they innocent, and we done dropped some chicks off and seen them kiss dude in the mouth like you have no idea.
Come on now.
What she was doing.
Come on now. Come on now.
She was staircase sticky.
Come on now. Come on now. Come on. Come on, man. We know this is a hotel background. Come on,
I'm trying to
now.
the hotel, but I remember that.
Come on,
thing, right? I know.
Hey, come on now. We know how them Arabs like to dress their hotels up. Stop playing with us.
Yeah,
that's a hotel. That's an Arab hotel too. That's why I said that's the Quality Inn.
Intercontinental, some shit. But yeah,
right, that's a nice Quality Inn. That's not the bullshit one. That's a good one.
Yeah,
you know that's the good one that it got the automatic doors.
I'm trying not to
That's
backslide.
not the Quality Inn where you push the door in. That's the Quality Inn with the automatic doors. Yeah. Yeah, and it got a back door. You can get in from the back way if you want to sneak in and go straight to the room.
Park in the back. And
right. And you go through the back and go up to because the elevator right there. Ladies, y'all got to stop playing with us.
I'm in room 227.
You talking to guys who were the sneaky links. Okay? Stop getting up here lying. We were the niggas y'all was sneaking with. It was us. That's how we know all of this.
Hey, bro, how many times have they pillow talked about the nigga that they cheat?
We done heard all your shitty drawers stories. We know you got shit in your drawers.
Everything you ain't.
Yeah, we know. We know.
How you lost every temp service job.
Right. How all you want to do is play the game. How you be musty.
How bad you want to leave, but
she really just staying with you for the kids. So we know what Remy's doing with Easy the Dustpan. Okay. So y'all ladies need to stop lying.
Some got smashed wearing a dude jersey just to be petty.
Come on now. Or bro, it got so severe with me that I had one chick. She would get her husband to buy weed for me. She would give this nigga the money to buy her weed so we can have weed to smoke when we meet up to go fuck in the hotel.
That nigga. She hated that nigga.
So why y'all trying to convince us that y'all don't give it up like this? Y'all will lie and say you going with your homegirls, you need some weed. Have the nigga go get you some weed so she could go smoke with another nigga and get fucked.
Back shots and blunts.
Why y'all lying? Why y'all pretending like we don't know? We were them. I was the nigga smoking your weed, homie. That was some fire too. You be going to get some fire, nigga. You know that good ass weed, that shit made me last an extra 20 minutes in your wife. Do you know that? That good ass weed gave me extra stamina, nigga, in your wife. So why do y'all ladies come up here lying on the internet when I'm the nigga that got your wig looking like this? Because we know Remy ain't got no hair. She bald headed. That's a wig. We know that frizzy look. He was all over the bed, getting tossed to and fro.
Head wedged in the bed.
Getting tossed
next to the dresser.
To and fro. Next to the dresser, right? That little cut in the hotel between the dresser and the bed. Her neck is plastic. Yo.
Well, yeah, that little half arm bar back there.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Ah! Yeah, that's how your hair ended up like that, Remy. And you niggas getting on the internet trying to defend this? Look at this. Look, his chain tucked in. They was fucking. This nigga zipper probably still open. No homo.
Yeah. Look,
they was fucking. Look, her shit halfway zipped up. Look, bra all lopsided because her titties was out. They was fucking. And this was right before a battle.
You see the jacket being up.
Yeah, look, halfway off.
That shirt is halfway tucked in with fresh nut on it.
Come on, look, you see it? You see it? He ain't even had time to wash off.
Well, no water touched that beard, so you already know what was it, the pussy juice, dirt.
Oh yeah, this nigga got all types of got all types of crumb bugs all in his mouth. This is a dirty nigga.
That nigga got beard bugs.
Remy, he can't eat Remy out. She ain't let him eat it out. He just hit it. As soon as she walk in the room, she's been over. He don't get nothing.
No, you know, she let him eat the first time because she sprinkled baking soda on his beard.
Yeah, she sprinkled bed bug powder around this nigga mouth. Look at this shit. Come on, bro. This is action status. We know. That's the action. That's the hairstyle of getting Rapunzeled.
Oh, you see that little thing in the background? They got that little mahogany dresser type thing, that desk.
Come on,
little plastic flowers on there. Like we know the setup.
We know.
We know the setup.
That's why they took the picture there to cover it up so nobody think they're in a hotel.
Come on now, that's
because the flowers with the little table is right there. Hotel Come on, y'all in the reception area. Stop playing.
Matter of fact, that's 3 rooms next to the exit that goes down the hallway. We already
come on. We know. Come on, bro. Why they playing with us? Why y'all playing with us?
That's the Dick and Dip Hotel.
Come on now. Come on now. The Howard Johnson.
Yeah. But I want to say on the other side of this, like, you need to tell guys that do things like Pap to not be discouraged. He messed up on not seeing the signs because he tried to love the idea of what he thought she should be rather than what the fuck she was.
Absolutely, bro.
That was his problem. But to be a stand-up dude, you make no apologies for that. That's just what we're supposed to do. Because jumping out here in these streets, it ain't safe. And plus your reputation, because if you got too much time, like, you know, Easy the dustpan, he ain't making no solid moves. He ain't doing
sitting around waiting for her.
Like, you in there smashing whatever cheap ass hotel by the freeway you get, and then eating at Shoney's or, you know, Carl's Jr. or you know, Taco Bell. You ain't going anywhere solid because you still on the run. His mobility is limited.
Come on, bro.
Because they can't go to
Yo,
New York
Chuck, I
like
see you. You could turn your camera off if you want, bro. I'm gonna bring you up in a minute.
he ain't gonna get caught dead in New York like that.
Oh no, he's not allowed to come back to New York.
They'll fold that nigga up like lawn
Yeah,
chair.
he's banned. He's banned. He know he can't come back to New York. So
And
he understands that.
before I head out, like that makes you look weak as a chick by a dude who can't even provide 4 P's other than
Come on now.
penis.
Come on now.
He got knocked out.
Right in front of her. Right in front of her. He didn't have a fight. He got knocked out.
That's
He
a
didn't have
difference
a
with a
fight.
Fight's
It
different.
wasn't a fight.
Yeah, when you get jabbed, nah, bro. Nah.
The boy got jabbed. He got jabbed.
Woo, woo, woo. Boom.
But I appreciate you jumping up, bro. I'm gonna bring this next person up, and then we're gonna continue with it.
Hey, keep cooking, man.
You already know, bro. Salute.
All right, peace.
Chuck, what up, bro?
Salute, baby. What up, man?
What's good? What's good? You want to keep your camera on? Because you don't have to. You can turn your camera off.
I don't even know how to do that, bro. Hold on.
There you go. So what you think of this topic, bro? What you think of the series? I know you caught a few episodes. I don't know if you caught all of them, but
I ain't catch all of them, bro, because I'll be working and all that. But I try to chime in when I can. But man, I've been hearing this news, bro. That's crazy, man. I mean, well, me, I know everything about marriage, bro, because I just got out of a 6-year relationship with my baby mom. So I mean, it wasn't no cheating and none of that going on. But I know how it is when you said that about like with the transaction, like basically she used him as a prophet. You feel what I'm saying? I felt like he was just a prophet, because I was going through the same thing. So I know, bro, I know. And you got them females out there that's not gonna, listen. These females nowadays, they don't want to comply to a good nigga. You know what I'm saying? They want to basically go out there, right? Like even the older chicks now, I look at it now, they trying to keep up with the young generation. You feel what I'm saying? So it's twisted out there, bro. It's crazy, man. I feel for Pat, man. It's crazy, bro.
yeah, because just look at this picture, bro. You could see it right here. This is why they say a picture tells 1,000 words. Look at this picture, bro. Look how he looking at her, and look how she's not even looking at him.
She looking around him.
Yeah.
She looking to see who gonna see. I don't want to get
Thank
caught
you.
out there like that.
Thank
You know
you.
what I'm saying?
I don't want
And
all these niggas to think I'm booed up.
Yeah. But Pat got her, but like you said earlier with, like I felt like what you said was right. She said, "Oh, I'm marry this nigga. I'm gonna go ahead because he held me down for 6 years, whatever, 7 years, whatever." And shit. That's what I feel like. That's what happened, bro. She used them when she can. She got tired of being in the house. She didn't want to cook no more. She didn't want to be the wife. She didn't want to sit and watch movies and do all this other stuff with the kids. She wanted to be outside. And remember, she always was saying that when she was with Fat Joe. I'm outside. I'm outside. I'm outside. Yeah, look at you. Outside and slayed.
Yeah,
Fucking
let
up
her.
your marriage. That's
It is
crazy,
what it
man.
is. It
Fucked
is
up
what
her
it is,
marriage.
bro. And that's
God
what. And
bless.
that's why. Go ahead, bro.
God bless Pat, bro. Real talk.
For real.
Real
And
talk, man.
I hope he definitely. Well, I ain't gotta say I hope because I know
Yes,
he ain't
bro.
gonna crash out.
He
But
just brought back. He just brought back the DJ K Slater Drama Hour.
oh, word.
Yeah, that's it. Last night I was listening to it last night, bro.
Oh yeah, I
You
gotta
know what
look
I'm
for that.
saying?
I want
He
to
ain't,
listen to that.
bro, son got the deal with TuneCore, whatever that.
Yeah,
He like the CEO.
he one of the top dudes up at TuneCore.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. He got that bag, man. He trying to, I feel like he trying his best not to, get caught up in all that. He know what's going on. He just got a lot of things going on for himself, and he don't want to mess that up right now. and tune into this bull crap that's going on, but he know what's going on. She going to, like you said, she going to hotel, getting slayed by Easy the Aflac duck. You feel what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, come on, son. That's
Embarrassing
crazy.
herself. Right.
Embarrassing. Like, and her son, just like you said, her son is what, 20-some years old? You
Yeah.
fucking a nigga, you fucking a nigga your son age. What type of I know your son like, yo, I can't believe my mom's did this
Yeah.
bullshit, man.
Facts. Her
Like, come on,
son
son.
damn near 30. If
30,
not, he
son.
might be 30. So
I'm 31.
right. So she,
So
you know what I'm
you feel
saying?
what I'm saying? Like,
She's smashing a kid. You know what I'm saying? She's smashing a kid. And none of these women have nothing to say about that. One of y'all ladies click the link. But I appreciate you
you know
coming up,
why?
bro.
You know why, bro? Before I get off. Hey, you know why? Because
Wow.
a lot of females feel like, oh no, I don't want to be. You talking about me, and that ain't me, and this ain't this man. Listen, at the end of the day, they ain't gonna come up because they gonna feel like you trying to antagonize them and come at them, and
Nah,
bro.
I just want them to come up and speak on the series if they watched it and what they thought about it. That's all. They can ask me what they want to ask me. I don't even, I honestly don't care really because the proof is in the pudding.
Yeah,
See, all they doing is embarrassing themselves by making shit up because the proof is already
exactly.
there. So it's nothing for me
Mm-hmm.
to antagonize them about, bro. Honestly,
Yep.
for real, for real.
And that video with the battle when they was on camera and it looked like someone was about to kiss her and she
Yeah, I
pointed at the
showed the whole
camera.
shit. Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw the whole
pointed at
shit.
that shit. That's the proof in the pudding right there.
Yeah, he was
He
getting ready
looked
to
like
kiss her in the mouth
shit, man.
at the battle.
Yeah, exactly. He was
Thirsty
looking
ass
like
nigga.
thirsty. Thirsty. Probably be smacking her ass in public and all type of
Doing too
shit.
much. Doing too
Yeah,
much.
doing too much. Yeah. But yo, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you get somebody else up here, man. Holla at me,
Appreciate you,
man.
bro.
You already
Salute.
know, bro. All right.
Shout out to my man Ant, man. I appreciate the super chat, bro. He said, "What up, sheep? Salute to the panel. What up, Ant? You can come up here and speak on it if you want, bro. The link is pinned, man. Whoever want to come up, the link is pinned. But yeah, I ain't got no reason to antagonize nobody. For what? What am I antagonizing women for? It is what it is. Jasmine says, all jokes aside, ain't Remy a grandmother? I don't know. I don't know. She got grandchildren? I didn't know that, Jasmine. I didn't even know that. If she a grandmother, that's even worse. If she a grandmother, that's even worse. Tragic comedy yet and also serious. Yeah, appreciate that, bro. Yeah, they think we stupid, bro, until they embarrass themselves. Won't you click the link, Sun Kiss Fitness? Click the link. No doubt, and salute. I appreciate it. She became a Granny Remy in 2019. Wow. So she's a grandmother? Wow. Yeah, I definitely want some of you ladies to click the link now. I definitely want some of y'all to click the link now. See, this is why y'all probably was quiet too. Cause y'all know that this she a grandmother. So Remy is doing the same shit she grew up around. This is how a lot of y'all black women grew up. Wow. Yo, Wow. Your mama made your grandmother a grandmother at 45. Y'all women are repeating the same shit, but y'all only want to call out what we do. But y'all are repeating the same shit them debaucherous ass women are doing. You got 45-year-old grandmothers, not even 50 years old before you become a grandmother. Y'all don't want to talk, right? Any other time y'all ask to put the link out, y'all want to talk shit to me all in the comment section. Now I have a day where I'm going to open up this panel and nobody has nothing to say. Nobody wants to click the link. But I guarantee you, y'all going to be in the comment section with a bunch of shit to say. Or we all are adults. Let's have a conversation. Oh, it's because I'm not up here trashing women, right? If I was up here talking shit about black women, then y'all will click the link because y'all want to argue. Is that what it is? Because I'm not up here shitting on black women, right? Just going ham on them, right? Because if I was up here doing that, y'all have been clicked the link and told me how I shouldn't be saying this about black women and how I hate black women and how I don't have no respect for black women. So since y'all black women can't say that to me, you have nothing to say to me, right? See, y'all are just proving the point. Y'all are just proving the point that y'all don't like good men. You don't even want to talk to them. You don't even want to talk to them. Because all the toxic niggas, you jump right on a panel and get to screaming and arguing and telling him he got mommy issues and how he need to go to therapy and how he need to stop being a hoe ass nigga and how he need to grow up and how he need to know how to be a man and how he need to learn how to lead. But you don't go and have the conversation with the men you won't have to tell that to. See, the men you don't have to tell to step up and be men, the men you don't have to tell certain shit, you don't want to talk to them. You don't want to talk to them. Yeah, this is real time disappointing. They don't want to talk. The niggas you got to tell them man up. Those the men you want to talk to. The men you got to tell them man up. The men you got to tell put some bass in your voice. The nigga you got to tell you a bitch ass nigga. Those are the niggas you want to talk to every day. You see? This is very telling. Very telling. They like good men, but only if they're able to run his ass. That's not a good man, bro. According to women, a man who can be ran by his woman isn't a good man, according to women. So they don't like good men, bro. Because good men defend themselves. Good men speak up for themselves. Good men carry themselves in a certain way, and they don't tolerate slick talk and disrespect because you will be excused out of his life. See, they don't want to talk to those men because those are men you actually can't control. This is why Remy got tired of Pap, because she can't control him. Okay, she can't control his dick. She can't control his brain. She cannot control him. Women cannot control good men. You can't control them. You only could deal with them and experience it. It's not for you to control. Just like it is not my job to control you. You see? I don't want to control a good woman. I don't want to control no woman. You know why? Because anything she gives me, I want her to give it to me freely. I don't want her to feel compelled by anything but me. I feel you deserve this. That's what I want. So I'm not here to control you. Because everything you give me is because you felt compelled to. Not because I convinced it. Not because I did this. And because I did this, you did this. This is not a transaction. No. See, those are the men they don't want to talk to. Toxicity brings excitement to them. Yes, because it wakes up the demons. It wakes up the demons, bro. That's why they love toxicity and chaos. Because it wakes up the demons. See, when you're a man that don't shake up them demons in her, you boring. You know, this when they start saying shit like, you need a hobby when you have one. See, the hobby isn't exciting enough for her because she likes toxicity, just like her aunties and her mama who enjoy toxic niggas. This why when you raise your voice, her coochie get wet. When you start talking at her and she got to back down, her coochie get wet. Now she want to have sex. This is why. This is all dysfunction and toxicity. And these women are acting like this is cool and normal. She want to get scared out of her coochie. These women think that's normal and sexy. She want to get bullied out of sex. I felt like he was going to take it. That's why I gave it to him. What? Yeah, those are the men you want to talk to. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't want to talk to the men who are against that and who are against those men who promote that. You don't want to talk to those men because you know you can't get over on him. It's going to be difficult to talk to him because you just can't say anything and he's going to let you run with it. This is why. See, y'all thought I was going to open up the panel. There's going to be a bunch of men up here going in on women. No, this is not Bernard Riley's show. Okay. The link is open, ladies. You can click the link. Click the link. Let's talk about it. Because y'all will get on Facebook and talk all the cash shit under a post. Click the link and say it to me. Please, let's have the conversation. We're only two adults. That's all we are. That can have a logical conversation. Because women are logical. See, I don't believe that shit these dudes say. Women are logical. See, I know when y'all do crazy shit that you actually thought about it before you did it. I'm not like these soft jellyfish niggas. Oh, well, she didn't know. Really, nigga? Oh, so you just gonna keep saying this grown-ass woman didn't know what she was doing. Right. This why she keep niggas like you around. Mm-hmm. This why they like talking to y'all jellyfish. Mm-hmm. They like talking to the jellyfish. Neo makes songs like When You're Mad. Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then these same women had to find out that Neo cannot stay faithful to a woman. But he makes all the songs to make y'all think he's this good guy. And y'all will talk to Neo because y'all know he ain't shit and y'all want to hear his stories about him being an ain't shit nigga. This is what you women are compelled to. Y'all love this shit. Trauma bonded. You want to hear when the relationship crashes. You don't want to hear when it's good. You don't. You don't. And T says you may get tagged on Monday morning by your detractors. They prefer to do that rather than click your link. Right. Right. Because they actually think they helping me. When these are the people with shout out to everybody, man. I'm not mad at nobody. I'm really not. They might tag me, bro, and it's all good. It's all good. See, this is nothing but proof of what has already been said. See, that's all it is. That's all it is, bro. It's just proof that they want all the fake shit. They want to talk all to the fake dudes. This is just proof. Right. Irrefutable proof. That's all this is. And guess what, y'all? This is just the first recap show. From every series that I do from now on, it will be a recap show. And every recap show, the link will be open for anyone to click it at any time. Y'all can click the link, ladies. I want to talk to a woman. Let's talk. Oh, who are you? I don't gotta talk to you. Right, but you be in my comment section talking to me. You come in my chat room and you talk to me. But now I'm asking you to click the link to talk to me directly. You ain't gotta talk to me. Right. Right. Shout out to Let Me Put the Tip in. He says, DS1, you had to pull back on that one about the hurt. Yeah, I had to pull back, bro. Because I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings, bro, on some real shit. I'm really not, bro. That's never my intentions. You know, even though a lot of these people go out their way to be disrespectful toward me, I don't go on my way to do that. You know, it is what it is. And T says we all have traumas and demons we need to conquer. It's just very few that will admit it, even to themselves. Absolutely. And guess what? People like that are called weak people. People like that are called weak people. And there's a lot of weak people running around here pretending to be strong and they weak. And just because you group up with a bunch of other weak motherfuckers, it don't make you strong. Guess what it makes you? It makes you a group of FALTs. That's all it makes you. It makes you a group of minions. It doesn't make you strong. It doesn't make you strong. These are weak people. People who don't want to face themselves are weak people. Don't constantly tell me who I should become if you haven't faced your own self and what you haven't became. That's what society has bred today, where they allow people to be that weak and to express that level of weakness. Where you got weak people telling strong people how to be strong. They telling you this and you that, and they haven't even faced themselves. You actually faced yourself. You dealing with the shit you've been through. They're not. They're projecting. This is why they don't click that link. See, I'm the one that created the conversation about healing in this part of YouTube. You got all these black men and all these rappers now talking about healing and going back into their childhood. Who made that popular? Me. Before I got on YouTube, you didn't hear rappers talking about healing and going to counseling. This is how I know y'all listen to us. Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to my man Shice Bug, who was just in the interview talking about he had to go back and heal. How he didn't realize he was traumatized by the ass whoopings he used to get when he was a little boy. How that created back problems for him when he became a grown man. He just went to he's in therapy for this stuff. None of it. See, this conversation and the conversations that's being had now wasn't being had. I created that conversation. But everyone wants to have the conversation with everybody except the one who created it. Thank you. Thank you. I created that space for black men to talk about trauma and healing. All you women are running around throwing that trauma word around because of me. You're throwing that healing shit around because of me. Black men, y'all need to heal. Black men, y'all need to go to therapy. Who was telling black men that for the past 5 years? DS1 Ross, a Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Me. That's where you first heard of that. Over here. That's the first time you heard it. Over here. I hear y'all, and I see it too. I hear y'all, and I see it. Everybody talking about healing now. Everybody talking about trauma now. Everybody talking about therapy now. But when I first brought it out, I was trying to pander to black women. I was trying to kiss women's asses at first. Now the women are using it as a weapon against men. You see that? And then they got their little minions running around using it as a weapon against other black men. See this? The Kirk Franklin story is sad, fam. Absolutely. 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 You got to heal, man. You got to heal. Dead silent on two chicken heads beefing. Right. Silent about that. They were silent about this woman. Right. Over that suspended policeman. Facts. They was quiet about that. Two black women fighting over this white police officer. Arguing on social media. They ignored that. They ignored that. What's up, Raina woman? She says, I will come up for a few minutes, but I don't have any disagreeing arguments with what you said. So I'm going to keep cutting my carrots. You didn't have to come up if you just had anything to disagree with. You could have just came up and, said how you felt about the series or whatever, but it's all love, Raina woman. I appreciate you. You rarely disagree with me anyway, Raina woman. L'Oreal says, what happened to Kirk, y'all? Let them tell you in the chat, L'Oreal. What's up, Queens of Virtue? But see, this is a perfect example of the lack of accountability. They say, oh, black men and black women need to learn how to communicate better together. Click the link. Let's have a conversation. What you scared of? What you scared of? What you scared of? Y'all sit up here and have whole conversations with pedophiles. Y'all to have whole conversations with pedophiles. Whole conversations with them. Porn stars. What does that tell you? Does that tell you anything? These are the people you want to talk to. You want to talk to Fleece Johnson. I don't get it. What up, bro? You on mute.
No, I'm trying to understand what's going on. Why is everybody on mute?
I don't know. I mean, I thought somebody was going to hit the link. I told one of these lovely ladies will hit the link.
And when you said the whole thing about the healing part, like heal before you build, I was there when they had a lot of slings and arrows when it wasn't popular.
Mm-hmm. Facts, bro.
So now everyone's talking about healing. Well, it's cool now, but during that whole time, it was pandering. It was all kind of silly shit. And now you're able to talk to pedophiles. You didn't talk to a creep to try to holler at a dude on the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Porn stars, any kind of other individual, even the degenerates, they'll have something to say about that. But it's like, we're talking about healthy conversation. There's no volume here.
You know what I realized? They want to have. They want to feed rats carrots. Like they want to have. They want to have proper conversations with trash. Like you want to have a conversation about men being men with a man up there who was voguing.
That's another one.
How are you women considering a man who openly vogued on a stream and showed he's a zestiana? He's a real man popping his ass in his mouth, huh? We done saw this man popping his mouth with a limp wrist. He's a man.
That wrist
And
was
y'all want to talk about family with a limp wrist nigga. A nigga who was voguing. This nigga was voguing so good, he was standing up voguing. Hitting it.
This
Popping
nigga's
his mouth and everything.
his hands, wrists, shoulders, hips were loose to the bitch.
And his neck. Rolling his neck and everything. But these are the men y'all want to talk to. We see it's evident now. It's evident. Y'all want to talk to the men that y'all can control.
And nurture your negative.
Can't control them.
And nurture their negative narrative.
Exactly.
If you don't, like you said earlier, if they don't stir up the demons, what do we have to talk about? But if you make them demons uncomfortable, now you want me to be something that I'm not comfortable or not built to be.
Thank you. Hold on real quick, bro. Raining Woman is here.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Raining Woman. What's going on with you?
Hey DS1. Hey Ross. Hey Chad.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine. How are y'all?
Good. Shout out to your carrots.
Good to hear from you.
Shout out to your carrots.
Likewise. Yes, honey. I'm about to make me some carrot juice.
Okay.
Yes, man.
So actually, let me just say this. I absolutely love this series. And I'm actually also a little saddened by these activities with Remy Ma, but I'm not disappointed. And the reason why I'm not disappointed is because I've learned more and more. Like I said in one of your streams earlier, DS1, that I expect men and women that are secular and led by secularity to act secular. So nothing will disappoint me at all. Even offline, in real life, around me, I've learned that I have to limit even what I say and when I even approach or address or advise others around me, because they're just at a different level. They have a different mindset. And when the student is ready, the teacher arrives. When the student is ready and not before. I think it is disappointing. I think it is sad that we have so many people that look up and have looked up to these celebrity couples over the years, that they have used them as some sort of model for what they would want, the whole couples goals, instead of focusing on what it is that they want and that they need, so that they're not themselves disappointed and disheartened and discouraged from watching celebrities like the Remy Mamas and the Papooses.
I totally agree. And this is exactly why I even, use the entertainment, information in my content, because I try to draw a parallel and try to get our people to understand that these are the people we don't need to be idolizing.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, what a lot of us forget about these celebrities is we forget that they're human. They're
They are
human.
human. Yes, they are
So
human.
So no matter how attractive you are to Remy, no matter how sexy Justin Timberlake is, he might cheat and beat on his wife too.
Mm-hmm.
So you should not be sitting here thinking that this is the best man since, he the best thing since sliced goddamn bread or pants with pockets when he just like me.
Mm-hmm.
He's capable of doing the same things I am capable of. Why?
Right.
Because he's a man. He's a human like me. So these women are capable of doing the same thing. So these ladies should not be looking up to him. You shouldn't be idolizing him.
Right. Right.
And then some of these women that are celebrities, they are doing the same things. They are participating in the same lifestyle as the same women that you grew up around that produced you the negative results you have in your life.
Facts.
So why would you model that? Why would you model after Remy Ma when Remy Ma was a single mother who came from a single mother?
Mm-hmm.
Why would you
Mm-hmm.
model yourself after that? She just threw away her marriage to be single. That
Mm-hmm.
should show you that she's going back to what she was taught.
Right.
Because that's all she knows. This is her default setting.
Her default setting. Exactly. Exactly.
Come on
And
now.
if being a wife and a mother was not that important to her before she got married, it doesn't become important after the wedding either. Because the wedding essentially is just an event of the contract, right? It's just a public event of the contract and recognition. But that doesn't necessarily um it doesn't necessarily depict what's in the actual hearts of the participants, be it male or woman, male or female. So, that's one of the things there too. And quite honestly, if we think about it, Remy Ma essentially has been disrespecting Papoose. Little by little, she was disrespecting him by the way she lacked, the eye engagement during interviews, the way she put other rappers or producers, the way she just highlighted and spoke of them above Papoose. So while he may have been there, with her and she was there with him side by side, she was not the same or demonstrating the same respect and admiration that publicly that he displayed for her. And we see that time and time again.
Absolutely. But one of the main talking points that's on social media about us as black men is we don't celebrate our women, which is a lie. Papoose celebrated and kept Remy's name and brand alive for 6 years.
Right.
For 6 years. And being that he did that because they were in a transactional relationship, being that he did that, in return, she gave him a baby and gave him a marriage.
Mhm.
Remy didn't ever want that. Look at Remy's life before she met Pap. He was in the music industry, running around, and her son was just left by herself with her mother
Hmm.
while she was running around trying to be a rapper. So Remy never had no structure. Papoose gave her everything that she knew, and she resented him for it because she never really wanted it. She took it in return for what he did for her.
Mhm.
This is why I made episode 1 transactional relationships are temporary.
Mhm.
Don't give a man no child because that's what he want in return, and you know you don't really love him
Mhm.
because you're going to grow up and you're going to resent him and you're going to resent the child because you're going to blame him for your life being on hold because
Mhm.
now you got to raise a child. This is what's happening with Remy. This is why now she throwing. See, Remy been cheating on Pap. Like I said in episode 2, when she was going on them girl trips. You got to look at your woman's homegirls.
Mhm.
All Remy homegirls are hoes. All
Mhm.
of them single and they all bust downs.
Mhm.
Lala, gone. No more Carmelo. She hangs out with Juju. Cameron left her after 12 years. Bust downs. All they do is run to other countries and have sex with random dudes. These are the women Remy hang with. Trina,
Mhm. Mhm.
unkept women who dudes done threw back in the water time and time again. And you married and you hanging with these women. What you gonna end up doing? Knowing you really don't want your man no more anyway, because you tired of him. You done been home for a certain amount of years. Remy done been home damn near as much as time she been in jail.
Mhm.
She only did 6 years. She been home. She been home 6 years.
Well, I think one thing that happens too is women get deceived by the illusion of fun and freedom.
I'm listening. Mm.
And so, because single women, worldly, especially worldly single women, that are favoring of the thought culture, they make freedom look fun, edgy, exciting, because you can be carefree. If you have children, you can put your children off, anytime you want to, then and you can just go and explore the world and explore men, and and it's just fun, and they're buying you things and giving you this and taking you there, and you're eating at this restaurant and that restaurant, and and there are no attachments. You don't have to take a man's instructions or critique if you don't like it, because you're not tied down. Well, the disillusion is that a lot of those females are running around like this because they have abandoned their own energy, and their femininity has been worn down by allowing all these men to just continue to run through them, and by them not using their feminine energy while they're single to cultivate and nurture themselves as well as the environment around them, so that it's still producing and it's still fertile of good things, instead of being a futile ground around them because of their dying spirits.
Wow. Wow. Go ahead, bro.
We've seen this time and time again, and we mentioned the thing about looking at her friendship, family, and sexual market value. As men, that'll tell you a whole lot, because the ones they sit there and say outside and they're posting on social media, they're trying to steal attention. Because if you really sit down and look at them and you see the patterns, a lot of them are lonely.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them got to drink because they don't want to face the reality of themselves. A lot of them
Mm-hmm.
got to be around a bunch of people because they're afraid to go home, because either they go home crying on a pillow at night, or they're trying to lay up under somebody and even feel even lonelier after that.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, with Remy's situation, it's familiar because she wasn't taught how to appreciate a solid dude. Because if a solid dude's got something to do, you shouldn't be bored. He's too considerate to keep you from being bored. But then you're hanging around a bunch of bald headed hoes and ain't got nothing to go for themselves, and that's why guys point the finger at you like, why you hanging with them? You got a situation that they don't.
Mm-hmm. And the streets have nothing really to give women that desire family and desire, good things. Like, it just really, the streets has nothing to really offer you. And as exciting as it can get, it can also drag you down to an abyss of darkness and further loneliness and further disillusionment, and chasing a forever chasing a high from the initial excitement that you can never regain, and you can never reobtain or get back. And so, and what saddens me too about modern women like this is there is such a lack of understanding of the beauty of our feminine energy just creating and producing around our own environment, starting with ourselves. And if we have a family, first of all, if we're single, being able to nurture yourself and your environment around you without having to always go looking for excitement, chasing the streets, chasing entertainment, chasing that next shiny thing. It really allows you more to just really understand and get into yourself so that you are a better presentation of yourself for a potential mate. But when you're just out there running, you're just always in the streets, really, the only thing that you're presenting is you're just presenting the streets back to your potentials.
Mm.
Yes. And you think because you're all made up, and you got went and did the work on your body and all this, you think that you're presenting to them the woman that they possibly may want or need in their life. But what you're actually presenting to them is a female dressed up with the tracks of the streets on her.
Mm.
And Papoose saw those tracks
He did. And he tried to clean them up,
and he tried to clean them up,
just like Kanye did with Kim,
just like Kanye did with Kim,
just like D Wade tried to do with Gabrielle Union.
just like the way tried to
Will
do with
tried to do
Gabriel.
with Jada.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And the list goes
Goes
on.
on.
And
Mhm.
that's not attractive. That's it doesn't I don't care how beautifully a woman is aesthetically. It does not matter when men recognize those tracks on you. First of all, they're going to treat you like those tracks. And Easy, you know he's just here for the play. It's easy laying with a woman when you don't have to be responsible for her.
Bingo.
That's easy. All I gotta do is get us a room. That's it. Okay. Yes, I got knocked out. You still gonna give me that? Okay. And then what she's also doing, unfortunately, as well, is she's showing the other men around in that whole set, because that's a culture, that rapping, that battle rap, that's a culture, right? That's a whole atmosphere in of itself. But she's only letting them know, the guys know, further know that she is now wide open. When Easy is done running through her, it won't be long before someone else is making their way to run through her as well. And I know, I'm gonna get back to these carrots. Because these stones gonna be coming for me. So I'm gonna go get back to my carrots.
Shout out to you, random woman. I appreciate you.
But the thing is, is that she is devaluing herself. Women like this are continuing to devalue themselves. Virtue is very valuable. Don't let the streets, the thrills, the excitement, the look, don't let it fool you. If let me talk about a popular idol for a lot of women, American black women especially, Beyonce acts like a thought on stage, right? Beyonce dresses like a thought on stage, right? But does Beyonce have a public record of being ran through?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. It doesn't matter what Jay-Z did, may have done, the albums, whatever, that was put out. Beyonce does not have a public record of being ran through. Very few names, if any, other than Jay-Z can say in the industry can say that they know what it's like to be with Beyonce. Men value that. We as women should value that. What Remy has done is she has shown that she can't be trusted away from Papoose. Out of sight, out of mind. And for other guys, again, you know, even if they have somebody, as long as they know if just the possibility of getting with her, if for no other reason but the sake of getting with her. And for others, it might be even they've been hating or or disliking Papoose all along anyway. So now she's given the gate keys to further disrespect and hurt Papoose by putting their energy around her. They ain't even got to screw her. Just the thought of it. And what that also does is that dampens the strength of the fortress of the household.
Mm,
And I'm going to go. And
thank
thank
you.
you.
Thank you so much, Raining Woman. I appreciate you coming up. Shout out to your carrot juice. But absolutely, I totally agree with everything she said. I'm glad a black woman was to come up here and cook the way she did. She kept it 100. You know what I'm saying? And she pretty much described what she actually done and how this woman just basically destroyed her household, her family, and possibly destroyed her children. You know? So black women, you need to take this as a learning lesson, and stop running around here being hypocrites and saying y'all want high value men because you don't even want a high value man. You don't, you want what you want when you want it. That could be a dustpan or that could be a high value man, depending on how you're feeling today. It's depending on how you're feeling today. See, that's evident. Y'all have never made up y'all mind because you can't stick to one type of guy. You had a high value man. You had a real man. You had a man to step up. But that's not what you wanted because you got tired of that. How you got tired of it? Because that ain't really what you wanted. That's why you got tired with it. How you get tired of somebody who protect, provide, problem solve, and procreated with you? How you get tired of that man? Because he's not a new man who can't do any of that for you, because that's what excites you now. What excites you now is the unknown, is the fact that I don't even think that this dude could do anything for me, but I don't care. It's just the thought of me entertaining a mystery. And how are you still entertaining mysteries at 45 years old? How you still putting yourself in them type of positions where you don't even know what you're getting and you don't care?
You know what? Just I'll say nothing about the series. Like when you said black women not hypergamous, black women not hypergamous, it hit home because hypergamy has a whole different mindset.
Come on, man. The only hypergamous woman is the white woman.
And you
That's
talking
the real
about
hypergamous woman, the white
like
woman.
if you say you're hypergamous, like what is it that you value that makes you move on to one thing to another other than self-serving things? And
Come
how
on, man.
can, let's say, said man that had value, how can he really protect you when you get excited running into traffic? Being a basic breach of security. Like he's supposed to save you from yourself. When you're a danger to yourself, how can he protect you and what he's built or what he inspired to do? So And just the dead silence of all this going on, that just tells men to be not just to tighten up the vetting process, but shift some things a little bit. I mean, if you're talking about traditionally you had to meet the parents in the courting phase. Traditionally, you had to do things a certain way, so you can't offer chivalry to someone who ain't worth a Dollar Tree snack. If you keep
Hey,
calling yourself a snack, you're not self-sustaining. You're just something quick and easy. You're not a meal. You don't bring no sustenance. So I mean,
hey,
it is a lot when you said the series, and I'm just listening to not just what you were saying, but the responses and what wasn't being said. It said a whole lot. Just when it's time to be accountable, you disappear. So you can't say you're hypergamous. Whole pergamous, but hypergamous, no.
I see you back, reigning woman.
I, I, I am. I just want to say really quickly, ladies, they're gonna. Oh,
Running women, I'd ask you real quick, why is there a complete dread in holding yourselves and each other accountable? We never understood that.
honey, listen. You cannot hold people accountable that don't want to be responsible, and that's just the bottom line of that. Like you just period. Anybody, and that's anybody. You can't hold people accountable that don't want to be responsible, and you can only address or call out situations with people that you don't know. You can only hold accountable people that are in your circle. And even with them, again, if they don't want to be responsible, you can't really call them out. You can just, well, you can't really hold them accountable, but you can identify the problem and point it out for the accountability and let it be known that you see what it is, whether they want to be accountable or not. But I kind of wanted to come back and speak on this soft girl era in this situation, right? I find it really, personally, I find it quite entertaining that we have a lot of American black women talking about the soft girl era and how now they want to rest in their femininity when they look up to the sexy reds, the Sukianas, the Remy Ma's, who else? Anybody that's out here presenting themselves in a way that's in ways that are other than virtuous. The thing about the soft girl era is it's like to me it's so the Remy Ma's and of the such only display what men can expect when women are left to their own devices and they're not really feminine. They're not really operating in their feminine energy, period, point blank, and period. So it's a put on of fake femininity to manipulate men to garner you with a gentleness and a tenderness that you have not demonstrated you deserve. When a woman gets bored with being a housewife, a homekeeper, a family woman, what you are essentially saying is that you don't have enough to do and you have not found a way to use your feminine energy to be creative in nurturing your environment, which is disappointing because we can come up with 1,000 ways to style our hair, do our makeup, give our whole wardrobe an overhaul, but you can't find a way to use your feminine energy to nurture creatively your environment. but you want to have a soft girl era. You don't want to you want to have a soft girl era only because you really don't want to be a soft girl. You just want to have a phase, like the whole phase. I'm going back to my carrots, man. Back to my carrots.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. And that's really what I think this marriage was for Remy, or her even being a married woman. It was a phase for her. And now I think she's done with it. It was a phase for Lala with Carmelo. It was a phase for Trina with Kenyon Martin. See, and these are her friends. It was a phase for her with Cam. Cam never married Juju because he knew she wasn't marriage material. Because she always at the goddamn window worrying about who outside. And you with a millionaire nigga. This why Juju never got married. That's why Cam left her. This is why. And everybody was shocked. Oh, how he just gonna leave Juju? Because she was a longtime girlfriend, because that's the role she played. So once he got tired of her, excused. He gave her the alfalfa. Goodbye. Goodbye. You're not gonna confuse me. You're not gonna fool me. You was never my wife. You never even showed up like that. You was just here because a nigga was getting a bag and I'm fly. And you want to hang around that because this is your access to the industry and you could see other niggas who got bags. That's why Cam ain't never marry her, because he knew how she was, because he knew how he met Juju. He met Juju. She was a bag chaser. Come on now. And this is all Remy's friends. Juju, Trina, Lala. This is their crew. This is her crew that she hangs around. A bunch of losers. And you married. So you really think that Remy going on them girls' trips with them, a nigga wasn't there for her? She laid in the bed while all her homegirls at the club and getting smashed in other rooms. She laying in the bed on her phone with Pap? No. No. Remy has missed a lot of fun sitting in prison for those 6 years. She want to be an unlocked dot. She want that dot box unlocked. She been in jail for 6 years. She want to run around and slang like a man who's in jail. He want to come out and slang that thing. That's what she trying to do. She backed up still, according to her. Because see, to a lot of these women, having sex with their husbands become irrelevant. So the sex her and Pat was having wasn't even fulfilling her no more, because she thinking about that young Jamaican nigga who was ponderivering her all around the goddamn resort hotel room. She thinking about Baby Sham and them Trinidadian niggas. You know what I'm saying? This he putting all types of curry sauce and shit on her. Like this, so she's compromised. And Pat was trying to hide her from that happening. He was trying to keep her under wraps, because he knew once she get a taste of that, what it was going to be. This is why she made friends with them girls, Lala and all of them, because she know they travel and get it popping. And that's what she wanted to do. That's why Remy went and got her body done. Old Remy can't show the pictures she show. Old Remy can't go to Barbados and them young niggas slaying her. They ignore her. Oh, who's your ugly friend? You know what I'm saying? Man, I want your friend. Me call my grandpa. Remy, if Remy ain't get her body done, she would have had to go get the grandpas. Because let's keep it real, she looked like a Jamaican cab driver in the face before she got Let's keep it 1,000.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
She looked like Sprague Benz in the summertime when he's sweating. Shiny
Pulling.
face and everything. Right. Blood clot. Right. Come on. We know this, Remy. Nobody was checking for you till Pat got with you. Wasn't no dudes checking for you. Stop it. You was looking like you knew how to do the bruck up and signal the plane like one of them niggas in the video. You was looking like one of them niggas. Wasn't no niggas checking for you, Remy. Papoose made you sexy. Papoose made us niggas look at you like, oh, that's Remy? Oh, look at Remy. Papoose did that to you, baby girl. You know, before you shot your homegirl and went to jail, we only liked you because you was on the MOP song. Annie up, chick. That's why we liked you. We wouldn't have never thought about sleeping with you, Remy. We wouldn't have never thought about sleeping with you, Remy, till we find out that dudes actually sleep with you. Like, oh shit, she got a dude.
You get a second review.
Right, like, oh wow.
I didn't see
like, oh wow. Let's keep it real. Now you are unlocked out because you done finally figured out that a man like you and find you sexy. So now you want the whole world to think you sexy. Fellas, this is why your vetting process is extremely important. You cannot clean the dirt of a woman. This is why you have to assess the toll. Because remember, there's two parts of toll. There's toll, meaning what you pay physically, tangibly, and then what you pay emotionally and mentally. The toll that it takes on you dealing with this woman. Can you deal with that? Are you willing to deal with it? And if you're not willing to deal with her outside of the bedroom, you're going to pay a heavy toll. And I ain't talking about with money. I'm talking about with your mental health and your spiritual health. It's going to take a toll on you.
Especially if she didn't have a masculine influence.
Hey, you're back. Carrot juice must be done.
Man, keep on pulling me back. Keep on pulling me back. I have to say this because some people believe that it's all for show and that this didn't really happen. It's just a rumor. Let me say this. Um, if that is the case, then we can all, cool out, after the fact. And if we need to retract any statements, retract them and let that be what it is. But, and even as such, let me say that really and truly, women, you do not want to play with your virtue. Like, if you understood honestly the value of your virtue, you would not play around with your virtue. Not even like cloud ain't worth it, honey. Money ain't worth it. Attention ain't worth it. None of that is worth it because your virtue it's really a treasure. Like your private parts is a treasure. Once it is looked upon as trash, it does not matter how you dress yourself up. If your box is considered trash because it lacks virtue, then you're just trash. I don't care what they tell you, around the sisterhood. Again, I know it looks fun and exciting, but no, you really don't want that to just be, a part of who you are. And if it's not true, let me tell you what Remy Ma should have done. She should have been appalled. Okay, Negro, first of all, let's get this. You're a battle rapper. All bets are off, honey, with this battle rap. You done came from my box. Never mind my family. We gonna get to the family, but you done came from my box. She should be appalled. Women should be appalled when your virtue is under attack, like men are appalled when they're disrespected. You cannot calmly disrespect a man. Like a man is not going to allow himself to calmly be disrespected. That's how women need to be when it comes to your virtue. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to go again. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try again.
Okay. And that that was powerful. That was powerful because she's what she was basically saying. What I gathered from that was Remy was supposed to step up and actually fully defend that, like with force, if it wasn't true, because it's playing with your virtue. It's playing with the essence of who you are. Like, hold up. You trying to say you did what to me? You was with me? Oh, what? My husband papoose. You no nigga, no, you wasn't. If it wasn't true. But we already saw the other clip where Easy the dustpan was getting ready to kiss her in the mouth, and she looked back and saw the camera and pointed, and Easy didn't kiss her. See, we already saw that too.
Yeah.
We already saw that too. And this was after the battle was over. He was getting ready to kiss her. After the battle was over, they was walking off the stage. We already saw that too.
No public decorum, so it wasn't a skit.
Not at all. Because I'm sick of hearing that shit too. Oh, it was a skit. Oh, so everything's a skit now in life. Oh, so we just live in a simulation, huh? It was a skit. Oh, so, but it wasn't a skit when he got knocked out. That wasn't a skit, though. You notice that, though? You notice that, right, bro? They don't say when Easy got his ass knocked out, that wasn't a skit. That was for real. Pat really put his hands on him. You notice that? But it's entertainment, and they dragging out a lie to promote what? How does this promote Easy? How? How does this help Remy? How? It doesn't. Because from now on, every time she throw an event, every battle rapper is going to talk about her. Just like how they talk about Smack. So they're going to have bars in there specifically for Remy.
But here's the thing is, like, how do you take pride from going from being a snack, so to speak, into being a common scheme in battle rap?
Bingo.
A
whole scheme.
Because they're going to keep building that up.
You go from being a man's wife to a bar. Wow. Wow. And no man devalued her. She devalued herself.
Yeah.
You went from being a man's wife to now you're a bar. You just a bar now, Remy. Every time somebody battled on Chrome 23, they're going to talk about you and Easy the Dustpan. You're a bar now. Okay? No one looks at you as big sis, you the role model. You just like them girls that you hire. Because all the girls that you hire smashing battle rappers or smash the battle rapper. You doing the same thing and you the boss. Look how you embarrass yourself. You can't even stand there as big sis no more to these women. Because you smashed a nigga who the women who you pay won't fuck. The battle rap girls don't even like Easy the Dustpan.
You smashing a dude you have to sponsor.
Thank you. And other women don't like.
And you can't
you really garbage surfing.
You can't sit here saying you're a boss bitch and you fight a nigga, you fucking a nigga that's been on unemployed. He's functionally homeless. Where's he gonna smash you at? Besides the dude drop in and y'all go eat it,
She's smashing a nigga. She's smashing a nigga who got on a Gutter City jacket.
Yeah.
This nigga jacket says Gutter City. And
And a
you a
gas
millionaire,
station
Remy.
and a green gas station T-shirt.
You see it?
I see it. It's balled up too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because it's tucked in his drawers. They had to rush out the room.
Yeah.
So you like Rain and Woman said, that's your virtue. And you didn't defend it at all. Like you just let everything about you just get tarnished, Remy. This is crazy.
And you said it too the other day. It's like you can't call yourself a queen if you didn't come from a kingdom. Plus, when you come with royalty, disrespect comes with consequences.
All the time.
Nigga, you was fucking just got knocked out just on GP. That's just all that was.
Yeah, we protect the Rain and Woman at all costs. Of course, they're gonna come for her for that, but who cares? They come on now.
They can't stand up when it's time to stand up. So I mean, like, you can't take what they say seriously.
Exactly.
Because I mean, they'll be here Monday and have all plain to say. They just pop out because they was in the clouds. I mean, they're in the clouds right now, but they'll pop up like, "What are we talking about today?" Nah. And you're showing a dude that does have resources and the 4 Ps and might consider you. You just knocked yourself off the list just by how you move, because you'd be surprised who's watching you.
Bingo.
You'd be surprised.
Bingo, man.
Because some dude might have an eye on her, like, man, she fucking that dusty little nigga. All right.
I'm good.
I'm cool.
I'm good. I'm good. So not only did she leave a high value dude, but Pap continues to level up. This is what makes him high value. Not just because he got a bag, but because he continues to level up. Yeah, Pap didn't, his artist career didn't work out the way that it worked out for you, Remy. But guess who Papoose is now? Papoose runs the artist development department up at TuneCore, where all these young rappers get signed to. They all get distribution from TuneCore.
Basically, he just expanded his influence and mobility
in the music business. So yeah, I didn't become a top artist, but now I'm a boss. Now I have artists. Now I control artists. This woman don't even see that. Why? Because she doesn't value the man that she's with. It's a transaction. You held me down. I'm home. I gave you what you wanted. Our baby is getting older. I'm tired of pretending. I need to go.
You threw that all away for a nigga who carries his clothes in a Kroger bag.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure did. Sure did. Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Bunny, what's up?
Nothing. I'm on a plane. Can you hear me okay?
Oh,
is it loud?
I can hear you. No, it's not that loud.
Hey, Ron.
Bunny.
What's up with you?
Okay.
I hear you now.
My first one. Okay, so are you going to bring back Comedy Hour?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so second question. Will you join me if I do Comedy Hour one Saturday?
Yeah. I'll join. Yeah.
Okay. And my last question is maybe, do you think that how Remy behaves is indicative to all women, or with her like as far as her blatant disrespect, or does it have anything to do with Papoose? And I'm not saying that like how he is as far as carrying himself. I'm not saying that anything like against Papoose, because he's like, people don't understand. He got mad flow and his vocabulary is insane. And from what I was just told by a New Yorker, he actually has hands too. But as far as him not being with the rowdy shit, I mean, and in that nature, and then also with him praising her.
No, I don't think that had anything to do with it. Like I was saying, I think they were in a transactional relationship and Pap didn't understand that. But Remy did. Pap is another version of Kanye West. He was trying to clean up his wife. He was trying to make a wife. That's what he did with Remy. Remy is not wife material. She doesn't want to be a wife. She never did. But Pap, what she did for Pap was she pretended because of what Pap did for her. Took care of her, took care of her child, took care of her mother while she was in prison. He did all of these things. So in return, she gave him what he wanted. What he always wanted was to be married to her and to have a family with her. So this is what she gave him. And she couldn't pretend for so much longer because the resentment built up. That's what happens when you're in transactional relationships. Resentment is built. So that's what happened. This is why she's blatantly throwing it in his face, because she's resenting him, because she resents the family, she resents the children, she resents all of those things because she never wanted it. She only gave it to him because what he did for her. Period.
I don't think it's an indictment on every woman out there, but it's like a alarm for guys to be more mindful of what they're entertaining. In my opinion, you guys have to start really looking at what they're dealing with, not just how she looks, but what does she bring to the conversation? How does she present herself, not just in your face, but around in general? How she protect your reputation and hers. And the ones that sit there and co-sign it, you just have to sit there and listen and see how they match their patterns with hers. If they okay that shit, you save yourself a bunch of headaches.
Facts.
So, would it be safe to say, well, no, because I was going to say he got himself in that situation. But I mean, let's just be honest. She's a trash ass bitch. I'm not going to, I'm on my soft girl air, so I'm not going to go too hard the way I want to. But no, she's absolute trash, and it's an L. I mean, and then for her to be parading around town with him the way she is, it's just like it's the ultimate disrespect. So I had just tapped in whenever I seen you live, and I seen it was a panel, so it's just like, let me tap in and show some love.
Appreciate you, Bunny.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
that.
You saw that, didn't you?
Yeah. Y'all be safe, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, peace.
Bye.
Bro, you're right. I mean, he got on some responsibility. He saw some things he should have paid attention to, but
yeah, bro. He like Kanye. He pulled a Kanye. He was trying to safeguard his wife and her reputation. See what I'm saying? And that's what Kanye thought he could do for Kim if he married her. It will change. This is what Kanye thought, because this is what Pap thought. And it actually worked for Remy. It didn't work for Kim because we done saw Kim on tape. Kim done been on X videos. So
yeah,
it didn't work for Kim because Kim actually had porno tapes. It worked for Remy because Remy is low level. You're not that high of a celebrity. So what Pap did was Pap tried to change how everyone looked at her by making her a wife. If I make you my wife, these niggas not gonna play with you because they know how I am. They not gonna play with you. And they're gonna look at you different now because you're actually a wife and you're doing wife shit for a man. This is what Kanye thought would happen with Kim, but it didn't happen like that with Kim because Kim was more out there. What Pat believed that if he created a safe environment and a safe space, that she wouldn't have to be ratchet. She can be her real self.
Mm.
You see?
Mm. Yeah.
And see, I know about this stuff all too well, personally. So this is why I understand what Pap is going through. He tried to safeguard her and protect her reputation while she was trying to become a better woman, because now she's a wife. So he's expecting her mind to change because her situation has changed. And as men, we got to understand that some of these women don't give a fuck. They don't. They don't. Only thing that's going to compel them to change is God in them.
It's not your fight.
You can put her in the Hamptons. She will find a hostro if that's how she is. If she want to be outside, she going to find a way. These girls will go meet women at Walmart and make them their friends so they could get out the goddamn house. Because they resent what you present.
You know, you highlight something. Now I think about it, they do offer the 4 Ps, but it's a negative side of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like a reject version, like a degenerative version of the 4 Ps, which is why, you know, when we originally was talking about it, it was trying to be pushed as like this is some money shit, and it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Because as we can see, the guys who try to rule and lead with their money, they end up like Papoose. They end up like Kanye West.
Yeah.
Running around here losing their mind and everything. Look what Kim did to that man. Look what Kim did to him. Turned him out. She literally turned Kanye's heart inside out. Kanye's not even the same dude, man. Because he thought that, you know, he could do something that can't be done, man. She don't want to be saved. 3-6 Mafia taught us that back in the 90s. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. I don't want to be saved. She said it.
Yeah.
I don't want to be saved. They don't. They don't, bro. And that's a hard lesson that a lot of us good men got to understand. You may see potential in her, but she don't see it in herself. So don't drown because she don't see the potential. Yeah. Don't drown, bro. And a lot of us, we drown ourselves because of this. Because we think that we're not men if we can't get them to change. When that has nothing to do with us.
And try to be so cavalier with being a problem solver, we end up being the problem.
Exactly. Because we're in the way of her solving her own problem. And the way that they solve their own problems is by adding more problems in their life. So guess what you got to do? You know how you solve the problem? Get the fuck out the way. Exactly.
I sit there and support my brother, man. It's been a good bit being on here, but
yeah. Bro. I appreciate it, man. We getting ready to wrap this show up, bro. Shout out to everyone in the building, man. Like I said, this is our first recap show. This is the first recap show of the first series. Make sure y'all check out the series. Mods, drop the link in the chat room to the playlist. We'll name this series later. Drop the link to the playlist down in the chat room. So if anybody missed any episodes, they can catch episodes 1 through 4. It is on the playlist. We'll name this series later. Like I said, from here on out, we will be doing recap shows for every series. Shout out to everyone who came through. Shout out to everyone who came through the chat. Salute to all the visionaries, man. Salute to all my lovely mods for holding down the chat. Shout out to my brother for coming through. Shout out to my comrade for coming through, holding it down with me. Shout out to Bayou Bunny for coming through. Shout out to Rain and Woman for coming through and adding their input. Shout out to my man Chuck. Shout out to the underrated darkness. I guess you was busy, bro. You couldn't pull back up, but shout out to everyone, man. Shout out to everyone who supports Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everyone who supported this series, man. We will be back with another series. I'm not gonna say this week, but we will be back with another series, man, and we will have another recap show. Just remember, all recap shows, it will be an open panel, like I said, but it will be controlled. We're not gonna have too much people up here at once or whatever, but I appreciate all the love and the support. Shout out to Auntie. I appreciate it, bro, for sharing that link. I appreciate all the super chat donations. If you hit the Venmo, if you hit the PayPal, it's very much appreciated. If you would like to support today's show, the links are going across the screen as well. So y'all enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. I see y'all Monday. But before we get up out of here, y'all make sure y'all stay abreast to my shorts, man. I will be dropping some new workouts. I've been doing some new workouts this week. So I will be dropping what I've been doing on the shorts. So y'all stay tuned, man. We got a lot coming. We still got everything on deck. It's still coming. Just be patient. We had a few setbacks, with the merchandise, but it's all good, man. We here. We still gonna get it done. Shout out to my brother once again, man. Salute to all the visionaries for coming through.
And the link works.
Ross, Sheep Stay Sleep TV. The link works, y'all.
It works.
Next time, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.
All right.
All right. Salute. Peace.